Hi. In the previous lesson, we discussed, in the previous video, you have watched how we make the equation of the circle. So we are going to continue now working with some examples from the book on the equation of the circle. I remind you that the general form has this appearance: radius squared equals x minus a and all of it squared plus y minus b and all of it squared, where x and y are the coordinates of the point, any point on the circumference, and a comma b are the coordinates of the center of the circle, the circle center. Sorry. In this question 3 from our book, they give us two coordinates. They give us A with coordinate is -2, 1, and B point with coordinates 4, -1. So in here, your first job is to identify which is the A, B, X, and Y. So you can be able to substitute them on this formula. So specifically, we can work with this. My X is the end point. Yes? The center is the beginning. That's what we want to remember. So X is my end point and A is my beginning. Remember, we said the run, the difference in the run. And what we need to remember also is that this is my Y point and this is my B point. Okay, so these are coordinates. We can actually substitute that on the formula. For those who cannot visualize it, I would like to show how to do it on the GeoGebra. So I want you to click GeoGebra and put a point in the coordinates of A, -2, 1. And then if you go to GeoGebra where it have the circle and a triangle, you can choose circles and you will be able to create a circle, expand it, make a circle to see how it works. So I want to reach somewhere, I want to show first, I want to reach somewhere here where it is 4, -1 because that's my B. So I want to reach, so I made two different circles here. I need to delete the things I've made first. Come on. Every time I'm clicking, I'm creating. Okay, let's start from the beginning. So I've created a monster here because every time I'm clicking, I'm making a circle. Okay, so I'm starting from here, and this is my point 2, 1, and I need to go and make a circle. Click on the circles, and I'm going opening the circle up to 4 and 1. Okay, around there. I have to take it a little bit bigger. Imagine, assume, if you have nice hands, not so with arthritis like mine, you can go there. So this A is your -2, 1, and the B is the other one. And we want now to find the radius. That means from A to B. We need to find the distance. We will go back to the second question later, but at the moment, let's go here. Let's pretend that we're making our nice circle. So this is my center. which has -2, 1 coordinates, and this is my B that has 4, -1 coordinates, and I need to substitute on this formula, and I'm going to solve it. Therefore, I will have r squared, this is my r squared, equals first the x and then take away a. So I have to say brackets squared, and inside there I put 4 minus, remember it's minus the -2, so we need to be very careful on this, plus brackets squared. What am I doing? First the y, this is my y and this is my b, so I go -1 minus 1. And you really need to be very careful with your numbers and your signs, because that will make difference of the world. So this is equal to brackets 4. This here becomes plus 2 squared plus -1 becomes -2 squared. So let's continue on this. R squared equals, I'm continuing from here, this is 6 squared plus -2 squared equals 4, which is 36 plus 4. Therefore, R equals square root of 40. By the end of this lesson, you will have already that emulator on your laptop, so you will be able to work on this. Therefore, I want you to find the square root of 40, shift 40, exit, sorry, you have to press exit, and this is your answer, 6.32. 2 decimal places, please remember. 6 point, I've got it, 32. Okay, so this is the example where we find, I remind, the radius. Okay, we now do what the exercise of the book wants, find the equation of the radius. So the equation of the radius will be that part here. R squared equals this. Okay. You really need to substitute the values. If they ask you to find the radius, solve it, you have to do your numbers and end the exercise. Finish it off. Work it out. In this exercise here, they ask you to find the diameter AB. So if I go back to the circle, remember what we have done? This is the radius AB, and then they want you to see the circle if the diameter is AB. So if there is another circle, sorry, with diameter A, I have to bring it closer. Let me delete these ones if I can. Now I can delete it. So in this case, probably I have to fix the screen to see it better. In this case, my circle will be like this. Okay, the diameter will be AB. So in this case, Yeah, I need to solve the equation as we did before. Find that the radius, this radius, all of it is, as we said, 6. This thing is 6.32. And then we have this B point, and we will need to find the center of this new circle. So in this scenario, I will have R squared equals square root of 40. And I will need to substitute the formula. This is still my minus 4,1. I need to find these 2 points. Okay, so I have to find a formula where it says something like r squared equals x minus a plus y minus b. And instead of r, I have to put the equivalent, which is this. So I have to put square root of 40 equals, I know my x, which is minus 4. And I know also my y, which is 1. But I don't know the rest. So squared and squared, this is a formula, remember? So I have to put here minus 4 minus a and 1 minus b. At this stage, I don't know these points. I have to solve it. It's not in your course to solve simultaneous equations. So I can't solve this. They will ask you just to write the equation of the circle with the given numbers. Okay. Thank you. Let me close all this and close the recording.